Hello juniors, and welcome back to Computer Systems and Programming, Week 20. For this week, we're going to be starting our final project. So this is going to be, the project is going to be done over a 3-week time period. We're going to be starting the first step of this. And what our final project is actually going to be is an online shopping cart. So let's say you went out and you bought some groceries. You bought milk for $4 and you bought eggs for $3, and then you bought some cheese for $5. We're going to input those into the program, and then the program is going to output all the items and their costs, and then the total cost of it, and then add on the tax. So, yeah, that's the final program. It's not going to be, we're not going to build a website for it or anything. It's just going to be the plain numbers. That's it. No strings or bows attached. So for this week, we're going to be working on the code requirements, and we'll go over that in Canvas, what that actually means and what that all entails. So due this Sunday is the code and objective write-up, and then our weekly quiz, which is just a survey to see how you're doing and how you understand the material and any questions that you may have about what we're doing. So let's walk through Canvas. So first we have our Start Here video, which is what you're watching right now. Next we have the objective and codes requirements, and this is the actual write-up. So it's just going to be a text box entry. You're going to write this straight into Canvas, and I'm going to read to you exactly what we're going to be doing. So our final project will be making an online shopping cart. It will essentially be a cash register. The program will calculate a total cost based on the item's price plus tax for all of the items. So for this assignment, you need to write out the sequence of steps this program will take in the simplest way possible. Include variables, lists, loops, and functions that you may need to use in this program. You do not need to write this in code. We'll just write a couple of sentences about what we're going to do with this program. So the part that's written in bold, that's the very important part. For this assignment, you're going to write out how we're going to do this. Like first we're going to do this, then we're going to do this, then we're going to do this, and that will give us our program. It does not need to be in code. It will just be written in normal human language on the text box entry, and you'll just write out what you need to do, and then maybe a couple variables, lists, or loops, or whatever you think you'll need to get this done. And if we go back to Canvas, we have this review algorithms. This can get you it's a video from before that can help you get started on this write-up. It'll give you a couple questions that can lead you through the process. And then finally, we have our weekly quiz. Any questions?
So that video with reviewing algorithms, is that the one with Jocelyn from week 12?
Yeah, that is.
Okay, so that's the one where she walked AJ through like the code requirements for algorithms toward the start of the video?
Yep.
Cool. And then I had another question.
Yep.
So for this, like we could just type this stuff right into the text entry box, and like, is this our best guess about how this would all work, or how are you going to grade us on this assignment this week? Yeah,
so like the other assignments, it is graded on completion, but it's complete to a certain point. You need to, obviously you're not going to get the exact same idea of what an online shopping cart is as what we have, but we want you to get just your ideas out onto paper so that, well, onto the online text entry box, so that you can really actually think about what you all need to do this project. It's a crucial step in making programs to think about what you're going to do, and it helps you kind of set your mind in that state of working on the code.
How many weeks will this project be broken down into?
So there will be 3 weeks, and this is just the first week of that process.
We only have 3 weeks left of the course, so when we submit our idea for the objective, like, will you help us to correct any mistakes or any like directions we're going in that are going to lead us to failing?
Yeah. So once you give me the write-up, I'll leave comments on your submission about what you may have done differently from us and what we were looking at for the ideal answer. There isn't a perfect answer, but we will be making sure that you hit all of the checkpoints and answer all of the questions that we're asking. Okay. I will see you next week.